Good afternoon and welcome to the interview section of P.E.H International. Today I've got two special guests for you and two familiar faces. It's Wednesday, so Sandy Malol is with us from the key to P.E.H Costa magazine, and of course that's packed full of information about local events and activities and lots of useful advice as well. And we also have Mark Bajerski, and he is a psychic and a healer. He does all sorts of things. Now, we've had him on the programme several times. He just gets ever more popular. He's a P.E.H resident, but he also spends his time now travelling internationally through his work. So he has a very special event coming up, a local event, with Derek Akora, who we've had on the programme before. And it's a truly psychic weekend in February, and he's here to tell us about it. Good afternoon, both of you.
Hi.
Good afternoon, Karen. Good afternoon. Lovely to have you back, and great to have you back too.
It is. Yeah. It's always a pleasure. I know you both, so you're both very special.
So it's nice and relaxed. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, my wife, just before I walked out of the door, I've got to say, she had a tear in her eyes because I told her I was coming on the show, and I said, oh, I was so happy, you know, that she was so proud. And she says, no, it's the only time I get to switch you off. Oh, that's not nice. But it's okay. I love her anyway.
Yes, she obviously loves you.
Yeah. She's switched off now, I'm sure.
Oh dear. Now, your work involves, although you're moving away from this first one, which is one-to-one spiritual readings, you do cleaning and abundance circle evening, spiritual awareness and healing workshops, crystal healing workshops, energy cleansing for homes and businesses, and of course your international tour. So you're a very busy person. I think perhaps, because we've talked about a few of them before, but perhaps to talk about your crystal healing, because I see here you have a lovely, is it green?
It
green
is,
crystal.
yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. It's a Moldavite crystal. I actually love working with crystals now. It's definitely a passion, and a passion for me, which I suppose it's everyday life. And I could speak all day about crystals, but within a crystal for me, the energy that is within a crystal to begin with is fantastic. But what I started realising when I was working on people, giving them healing sessions, that the crystal was absorbing the energy that was being passed through me, through the universe, or whatever you want to call it, through spirit, and it actually stays in there. So it's almost like a memory that lasts, never disappears. So I was so fascinated by that, and people were saying, Mark, the crystal you gifted me, it's really helping me. And I'm going, it's really? Yeah. And I thought, wow. And the more I was doing it, the more I realised, actually, this is something that I'm passionate about now. So I spend most of my days now working with crystals, putting good energy in. You can come up to my studio and see me looking silly, grabbing all the crystals and sending great energy. As you would do a glass of water, as you know, if you bless your food, you bless your water, say a little prayer and thank you very much. It retains that energy, and what you're drinking is actually the pureness of it. If you're in a room full of negative people, you can feel that.
Yes, you can. That's very true.
And that energy also can stick to anything. Therefore, when I do my house clearances, it's the same thing. I can walk into a house and feel the energy and say, actually, I don't need to be here. Everything's fine. Oh, really? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. So I walk out and other houses think, whoa, we need to clear the energy in here quick.
Yes, yeah.
So, yeah, energy is very important. And as most people know, it's within everything. Energy, we are energy.
We are, yes. Yeah, that's right.
If you believe that. Anyway, I think we're all energy. So I think that the positive energy that we put into a crystal is something very important, as well as into homes and into people. So that's really my work. I just put good positive energy into people, which clears the darkness away and the fear and the negativity.
Yeah, I was just thinking of that expression, what you put in, you get out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
beautiful expression as well.
Yeah, and a very simple one to remember, isn't it? You know, if you're feeling a bit down and what do you think? Oh no, I'll change everything by smiling and being positive.
Exactly. If you put that certain energy of happiness, if you can find it, if you can find a way that maybe holding a crystal might even bring it, or even taking a picture out and looking at maybe, you know, a family photo, anything that lifts you up, that can break that pattern of negativity or what people would call depression or, you know, whatever it may be. If you can break that pattern quickly, then that's the key to life. I find that, you know, there is nobody in this world that doesn't feel negativity and down. You know, if you were happy every day, I'd be sending you to the doctors. I'd be worried. But I think the whole point about life is that we have to experience these downs to be able to become stronger than them. So this is life. But, you know, if we can find little tricks or things that can help us find happiness, and if we can wake up in the morning and feel happy, then that's really, that's the key of life, I think. Just, do you wake up happy every morning? I mean, I do my best.
Yes.
I do my best. I'm not happy every morning, but I do my best to shake any negativity off or worries or fears and try to find that happiness. And that's what life's about, I think. Don't you?
Yes, yeah. We should... I mean, as kids, we're usually very happy, aren't we? You
Wow.
know, we were happy.
Yeah.
We greeted the day, oh gosh, another new day of adventure.
Exactly.
And it gets knocked out of us as we get older, doesn't it?
It certainly, without a doubt, we are knocked left, right and centre.
Yeah.
Part of my work now is to really help people understand that, you know, the people that we should be surrounded by are the people that care for us for who we are, not people who try to change us to be like, or how they want us to be, because actually we're all individuals. So, like, I love you, Karen, for who you are, and I wouldn't want to change you for a moment. Why would I? And I'd hope you'd feel the same about me. I think there are moments where we try and help people and guide them, that's fine, but...
not to try and change who they are.
No, or try and force your... You know, I don't know whatever it may be, but you know, if you force anything upon somebody, it really has. For me, it's like force feeding a child; they just spit it back out again. So for me, we should just accept each other and love each other for who we are, for as faults and as good as gifts or whatever, because we all have them gifts, right? So that's what I try and find within people, them gifts, and instead of trying to look at somebody as an idol or say, this is how I want to be. No. What you need to do is look at yourself and be your own idol and find that gift within you and work on that, because that's what happened to me, and I know that's how life is. It's not about admiring and trying to be like somebody. It's to be you.
To be yourself.
Yeah, be you and be happy being you. And that's when you find all your gifts and realise, oh, now I know, now I understand. And it's that strength in believing in yourself and not what others may say about us.
Yeah.
That gives us that strength.
Yeah, it's a good thing to remember there. Good
Yeah.
thing. Now, you have a new set of angel cards coming out in the summer, but you've got... You've been working on them, haven't you?
Oh, please! It's beautiful. It's in progress, and oh gosh, yeah, I can't wait. They're really beautiful. Every day there's a new one coming, and I'm going, yes, that's it. And you know, the messages that have been channeled, that I've channeled over the past couple of years, are really important. So when you turn one of these cards over, it brings tears to your eyes, because you think, wow, that was for me. And it was for you. That's exactly what it was. It was for you.
Picked it. And you've also got some healing message cards, which sort of tie in nicely with your second book, which is Hold That Thought, which is a little book of healing, isn't it?
I got so many people who said to me, Mark, this book, it really has helped. What about trying to put them into cards? So I thought, oh, why not?
Yeah.
So I kind of brought that together, and it just fitted and it flowed very nicely. And yeah, they're coming out next week.
Oh, wonderful.
It's like, yeah, to know that somebody's got a pack of cards in their hand, and if they're feeling down, just flick over a card and wow, that's it. And just, you know, to see them just lift themselves back up again and crack on and realise that, you know, all that held them back was a bit of fear. And, you know, it's great.
Just reminding them that life is about just going for it. If you fail, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know,
there's no
try
such thing
again
as failure, is
no,
there? There's no right
and
wrong. It's just we're here and we're learning, and that's what it's about. If you can actually look at life like I do now and realise that this isn't just it. There's another life beyond this, and they're all working really hard, which is our family, where we come from. It's our home. That's how I see it. And they're trying to put us here, trying to gently push us here and there. They're giving us a little card to say, oh, that card will do for him to. Oh, yeah. And all of these things, synchronicities, which is Spirit's helping hand, I believe that all of this is absolutely as it should be, in the way that they try and gently move us to a certain place as far as our path allows. So we've always got a helping hand from Spirit. That is from my heart, no doubt. I believe it wholeheartedly now, because I've seen too many synchronicities, too many amazing things happen in my life not to believe that there isn't another beautiful world that works alongside us, that loves us with all their heart to help us in the good times and the times which are great challenges.
Yes, yeah, like a roller coaster.
Go on, they're there.
Now you're going to be doing a very special weekend at the Sunset Beach Club in Benalmadena.